What is going on, guys? Welcome to another session, the first session, I would say, of 2022 of Build, Break, and Fix, brought to you by the Raw Coders. Yes, that is us, baby. I really hope you have had a really fantastic celebrations of ending the 2021 and have set your goals for 2022? I know I have. How about you, Tori? Have you got any goals set?
Oh yeah, they were already set. Like I know what I'm doing like this next 2 months for sure.
Oh,
Which
look
is
at that.
well,
Look at that. Yeah.
honestly, it's easy, dude. It's easy. It's find
Mm.
find a job.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, shout out to any employees who are watching this stream. Tori is an amazing dev, and
Oh, thank you.
he's actually contributing a lot to this open source project, which we are enhancing from the past few months. So yeah, it's been an exciting journey. Yeah, so just before we actually start the action of coding, I would play the acknowledgement of the country. So here goes.
I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today.
Wonderful. That is all done. And yeah, so let's get right into the fun part. So I don't know if you guys remember or not, but what we were doing is we were trying to integrate WebSocket from AWS into SAM template. Yeah, well, I would say SAM, not the template because that's the written part, as in the coding part of it. So yes, I have been actually working on it in my free time as well, getting all the infrastructure as code done and dusted as well. So let's share my screen and let's give you guys a tour of what I have been up to so far. By the way, just a disclaimer, I haven't been able to get it working, but I'm this close. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Fantastic. So let's get on to sharing the screen. Do that one. Right, cool. So,
Hi, cute Jesse. Happy 2022.
right, so what I need.
Thanks.
Okay, so what I have done since the last session in my spare time is I basically did all these requirements that we needed to get the connection from the WebSocket API to the SAM template, and um so how I've actually done is that by following some tutorials. Uh, have you have you done this connecting the WebSocket to SAM before Tori as well or
Oh
not?
no, nope, nope.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Looking
So
forward to it.
yeah, yeah, me too. Because this is all a brand new knowledge for me as well. As in, I'm learning, applying, failing, fixing, learning, applying, failing, fixing, which is basically the name of the show as well. Break, and fix. Um. Okay. So I'll explain you what I have been actually up to. So where do I start? I'm just thinking where should I start from. Okay, cool. So I think the easiest way is to just draw it and show you. All right. So say this is our client. Okay. You with me, Tori?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yes. So say this is our client and this is our WebSocket API, and everything is actually yeah, everything is over here. So what happens here is that um we when we try to connect our our client to the WebSocket, basically it sends um a JSON request called um in the key value pairs, right? This is what comes in there's something called a root selection expression, and what that does is it basically, so if you put, say, if see how the root selection expression is this, as in dollar sign request body action.
Hmm.
So what when this is present in the WebSocket API, our request should have whatever value is here in the JSON response. So if it's a message, say a message or action or test, so anything that's here, that should be here. Okay? Is this all making sense until now or not?
Yeah. It makes sense to me. I think
Right.
of it as like there's like a reducer pattern in in coding. So like I think of the example in like React or other state management
Yeah.
libraries. You have this reducer, and so you, which they probably borrowed from obviously like event. I think they just borrowed it from events, but like yeah, you just have an
Okay.
action.
Yeah.
The action is like some label essentially, and then when your API receives it, it reads that it reads what action you're sending. So like
Right. Right. Yeah.
send, I don't know, I forgot what you have, but like in the example I've seen is like you can call it send
Mm-hmm.
message or
Okay.
something,
Okay. Cool.
and then
Cool. Cool.
along with the action you'll send data. Maybe you'll send data along with it, like the message data that you want to send to um,
Right.
along with it.
Okay. So yeah, I think to the concept that you're talking about, you're absolutely right. I didn't know about the reducing pattern, but I've just learned something brand new again. But what? Yeah, this is similar, but the only difference would be that uh, this doesn't really have to be action. This could be basically anything. Uh,
Oh, okay.
as as long as this matches this.
Oh, I mean, not in the YAML, but what you call like in that key value, like what you call the value for the action key.
Right, right, right. Yeah. I was gonna go there. So for example, I've called the value say connect. So according to you, what would this be for?
I think is connect one of those like must-have um, actions in the WebSocket API. So that
Correct.
one
Yeah,
just connects. That one just triggers a Lambda to connect the client to the API.
exactly. Exactly. So basically, the overall concept of this value is that this will be the action, as in if you want to have connect, then the WebSocket API will read this value and look for a lambda present with the value, as in the lambda that's actually connecting. And if you do disconnect, then it will look for a lambda with disconnect label on. So essentially, wherever the value is here, it will look for a lambda function that has this label. So then, this is where I've gotten up to. So I've done all the lambda part. So say this is our lambda. By the way, really hideous drawing, but
Does the job. It's
I,
okay.
it, it conveys a meaning. Yeah. So say this is a lambda for connect. This is for disconnect, and this is for default. Okay. And from what I understood, that if you have a certain value here, say say for example um count, then if this value isn't if there isn't any lambda which is labeled as count, then the API will send this request straight to the default.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's so any action label basically that's not connect or disconnect will just automatically go to default. They go to the default Lambda.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So
Good
if
to know.
I had said test, it will go to the default. If I had said destroy, destroy it, then it will like the lambdas a lot that it wouldn't destroy, but it will go to the default and basically give an exception, if I remember correctly, or give a kind of a meaningful error.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So, have you kind of have I been able to explain this concept right? Because
Yeah.
this is a brand new concept for me. I've
Oh,
just learned it.
I think that covers like how the API
Yeah.
WebSocket gateway works. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So now that that is out of the way, so I'll just go to the go to VS Code. So this part is our the entire WebSocket here. Okay. And then I've also created a test route because I wanted to test the Lambda integration. And then and these are the functions. So at the moment, I'm just working with the connect handler function. because I just want to take baby steps and make sure it connects. And then I've also configured the Lambda permission here, as in allowing get the API gateway, and then this Lambda integration is calling this Lambda function here.
Nice.
All right, hope that makes sense.
It not
So
when I look at the YAML, I'm like, okay, I believe, because
I know, yeah, which is why I've actually said hope that makes sense because
I'm
it's not working at the
good.
moment,
Good
but there's
job,
just
man. Good job. Good job. I mean,
Thank
this is rough for me. Like doing the YAML is like, wow.
yeah, perfect, man. No, no, no,
Sorry.
that's all right. Okay, where was I? Um, yeah. So what we want to do now is basically I'm gonna deploy this API and we will figure out what is working and what isn't. Because the last time I did it, I was getting some kind of a some JSON mapping error, which I was still in the process to figure out why was that. Okay, let's close this. All right. So SAM deploy. No, I need to delete it first. Yeah, so this is to test the WebSocket. Uh, Scrum delete stack. Yeah, I want to delete it. There we go. That's deleted, and now I want to deploy again. There we go. All right. Whoops. Where did I mess up? Delete. Oh, I've done it too quick. The delete is still in progress. Yes, the delete, my friend, is still in progress. Oops, it wasn't that one, so I need that one to come over there. And then I need, yay, they populate by themselves. Cool, so let's go to CloudFormation. Cool, so as you can see, that's been deleted. So now if we try and create it again, that should work. Alright, it's just deploying it at the moment. So how's your day been, Tori?
Not bad, man. I'm just like like prepping uh for my interview like on the 12th, and then just like working on my own project, and also just looking for roles too. But yeah, it's like it's good.
Ah, fantastic, man. So is that the one with Shopify?
Yeah, I have that's on the 12th.
Oh, okay, nice one. How's
Yeah.
the prep going?
I mean, it's good. Like I have somebody, I have another engineer who works at T-Mobile, who I
Mm-hmm.
talk to, and he's really helpful. So, and he's also looking for a role too. So we like meet up like maybe once or twice a week and do
Mm-hmm.
like just like mock interviews on the
Right,
for the
right.
front end.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
yeah, like it's good. A lot of learning gets done for sure.
That's pretty epic, man. It's really good to have someone who's as in the same situation as yours, and you guys actually being accountable to each other, and that also keeps you motivated, but most of all it keeps you in a really good practice as well.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm good with React, and
Hmm.
he's kind of like learning more about React, so I'm a bit further along
Right,
on that, so I can really
right,
help
right,
him
right.
in
Hmm.
that regard. And
Yeah,
then he just teaches me a lot of other stuff about working on the team there, and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
just like the other interview aspects that are non-technical. That stuff's
Hmm.
really
Hmm.
helpful too. And he has like this awesome radio voice.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so I'm like, you must do so well in your interviews because like your voice is just so smooth.
Ah, interesting stuff. S- So was he has he done a kind of career shift as in from some other profession to I'd say I'm
Um,
just
yeah, he did.
guessing now.
He did. Uh, he started as I think if I remember correctly, he started as IT support at T-Mobile for like a long time and moved up there
Hmm.
to like a more I don't know senior level or something, and then
Hmm.
and then he learned like this dog, and then he. I'll talk later, man. This dog's gonna annoy me. I gotta kick it out of here.
All right, cool. So so the SAM project has been deployed and everything has been done. So what we're doing at the moment is I've just enabled the CloudWatch logs, and I've also made sure that our connect root key is actually using the Lambda proxy integration. So that's been done, and let's test our WebSocket connect. So for for testing it, well, I've actually installed this package, as in it's an uh, npm package called WSCat, which I'm assuming stands for WebSocket Cat, and this hyphen C is a short form for hyphen hyphen connect. So here, actually, I'll just go to the um cat. Here we go. And so this is basically what I have installed to test the WebSocket in the terminal. And it's basically a WebSocket cat, and the flag that I'm using to connect is this one. So hyphen C is a short for hyphen hyphen connect, and then here I've got my URL as well, which is over here. Alright, so let's press enter and see what do we get.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Godspeed.
and I need that
Godspeed.
lot. Yeah. Ah, 502. Okay, so basically it is working, but it's not kind of working as well, if that makes sense.
What do you think
Right.
is? What do you think the problem is?
Um, 502, to be honest, if it was a 500, then it wouldn't been the it can't found it.
Okay,
but
so it's in the Lambda, you think?
that's what I'm gonna check because I purposely enabled the CloudWatch logs for
Oh, good.
this API, so it can
Five
actually
five
help
hundred
us.
is like internal server error.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
internal server error. Okay, so I need to check the time as well. 9:59. Yeah, this is the one. Let's see where did we go wrong. Oh, so the Lambda execution has failed with the status 200. Okay, so the status is 200, which means it's an okay one. And due to a customer function 410. Interesting. I'm gonna actually copy and paste this into Google. Let's see what do I get. 200 with a customer function error. Okay. So let's post that one. It looks like you that's in Python. Don't need that in Python. Node.
Do you have a Lambda called Connect?
Yes, I've
You do,
got a
right?
Lambda going connect. I'm just actually it's good that you pointed out. I'll make it sure as well that it's, so this is a WebSocket Connect handler.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
What's in the code if you?
Yeah, I'll just show it to you. So this is
Oh,
oh
okay.
hang on a
I
minute.
can I can check my VS Code too if I don't know if you've uploaded it.
I haven't uploaded it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it's good that you pointed it out because I think when you pointed it out, I might have known the problem already. On Connect? Oh, no. So basically, I was checking if this matches the file name on
Mm,
Connect. Yeah, that's all. But that doesn't seem to be the problem. So this is in my on Connect. So basically, so I've got this uh, code from a repo as well, as in from the one of the online sources, and yeah. So basically, I'm trying to get a socket connection. Give the domain name stage and connect ID is coming from the event. So request context object, and then this is the endpoint. Domain. Ah, right. This is what happens if you basically copy and well, not copy and paste, but manually r- write the code as it is. This is interesting. Yeah, because I don't really have any domain name here. This must be the
oh,
problem. Yeah. So
wait.
endpoint.
Um,
hmm
can you is there a way to like run the what if instead of what if you just like returned a 200 with the message hi just to see if the lambda actually if it finds the lambda or you certain it's like it finds that lambda.
So what I actually did is this is the actual Lambda code. So it's actually
It works.
calling this
Okay.
function and
Lambda.
it's
Hmm.
sending this message.
So the does the event the event object, doesn't it always have a domain name?
To be honest,
I don't
I
know
wouldn't I
myself.
wouldn't know about that. Uh, how about if we keep googling the error? Cause I'm pretty sure the area that you pointed out, something must have to change around that as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that well versed in like the lambdas and everything, to be
That's
honest.
alright, mate. All we're doing is learning, so all fine. Wait. So was this the one? Okay, here we go. Lambda execution failed for the state due to customer error. The provided key does not match the schema. What? So I've got this error here, which is 410.
Huh.
That's really helpful.
All right, I'm looking it up. Let's see if I can find
That's,
something.
yeah, for sure.
410 error. Oh,
Must-
oh, serverless.com. Okay, nice. It looks like it is related to, well, according to this article, it looks like it might be related to WebSocket. So
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's a long article. Hold on, I'm trying to
All
find
right.
the reason. All right. 410
Uh,
error code means the connection is gone or isn't established yet. Depending on your use case, you may want to. So I think it's saying that, okay, you cannot send a WebSocket message via the management API in the connect route that needs to succeed before the socket connection will allow messages to flow. You will get a 410 code, meaning the connection is gone or doesn't exist. So something's wrong with the connection, I take it.
yeah. Yeah, or obviously, because if it was connected, then this this lambda would have logs here. Hang on,
Oh, right, right.
this has logs here. Okay,
It does.
this
Okay.
might be a bit of a good one. So gone exception. Okay. Um, mass code message gone. Status code alright. But what's the actual gone exception? Error type gone exception.
Looks like it did log that event object too. In like
Hey?
one of I think the second one from the top with info headers host.
Ah,
That's the
yeah.
second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
There
the
we
event
go.
object. So does that have a domain
Yeah,
property?
I'm just checking that as you speak, because that's the first thing that came into my mind that this need to have everything that we have
Oh,
over there.
I,
Oh,
I
here we
see
go.
it.
Yeah, that's yeah. Hang
Okay,
on,
so
is
that's
this
good.
really the one? I'm just gonna confirm that is that the API AC. Yeah, okay, that is the one, which is good.
So you
So
got the
domain
domain
name
name.
is
That's
there.
good.
Yeah, and then the stage name is over here. Hang on,
Prod. Okay,
stage.
cool.
Have I set that properly? The domain name,
Stage.
yeah,
Prod.
and stage, yeah, that's fine.
What's connection? Connection ID is there too.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
LUHR, which is fine.
Every lambda should have a connection ID.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Um,
So host is this one. Permission client max window. Okay, that shouldn't really matter. Okay, that's the date. Connect event Event type connect. Yeah, yeah. ID. So what's on gone exception? So what does it mean? WebSocket unknown error. Post to connection can call up. Are you trying to use a post to connection inside the connect handler? The the WebSocket connection is only created after the,
Oh, okay.
the connect handler has written. Oh,
So
you should know.
are you trying to post the message? Are you trying to
To
send a
be
message back?
honest, yes, I was here.
Okay, I think it just try to console that out, or I mean, comment it out. Sorry,
Yeah,
on see
yeah, I
if
was.
it works.
Mm,
I think
exactly.
that's I think that's the problem, and
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense because the other article I read said like you're trying to send a message before it connects, and I was confused because I didn't know what the code was doing.
Ah,
So
right,
I
right,
think
right.
that's what that 410 error is that it hasn't established a connection to the WebSocket API server before you can send a message.
Okay, so it hasn't connected yet, but I'm also uh, telling it that I don't care if you connect it or not, but I want you to send a message.
Yeah, you.
Ah, that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
it might work if that get socket. What's that get socket context thing? Oh, never mind. I don't think it's gonna work. Never mind. Forget it. I think that get socket context. Wait, what does that do?
So it's basically just getting the socket context, as the
Oh, and then just
name
doing.
suggests. So is what does is that it sets all the variables uh, into the event request context, and then it initiates the API gateway management on the uh, endpoint, which is from here, and then he basically sends the data,
Oh, okay.
and this and then it returns the connection ID endpoint and the data that's sent as well. Yeah, post to connection.
So is that get socket context function? Is that what you need to
To be
like
honest,
establish a
I
connection? Okay, I was.
um yeah, to be honest, I got that code from the online blog, so I'm thinking that only this part should be fine, and we don't even have to send it because it's actually creating an error into post to connection. If you see the thing here in the
Okay,
message, as in should not post to connection inside the connect handler, which I
I
was
see.
doing it here.
So
So
basically, for a connect lambda, all you need is basically just the empty lambda turning a return status 200 to make a connection.
that's what it seems like.
Okay,
So we'll
that's
have a
easy then.
look at
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do probably is await send. No. Yeah, I'm gonna basically comment this one out. I don't need this send anymore. And get socket event. Yeah, I need this one.
But you can save that for your default handler, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's try and check this one out and see what it gives us now.
I wonder if you can send a body in the return.
We can. try that. So
I would assume you can, but I
connected.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to try, so why not?
Like it might cost another 10 minutes of debugging. Sorry.
But I guess that's how we learn, isn't it? As
Yeah,
in, if we know that, oops, we were wrong, this shouldn't be there, then we know that that is actually a fact, that it should not
yeah,
be there. Because it actually blew up in front of us.
yeah. That's right.
Cool. So let's, have I done SAM build? Yes, I have. So now let's deploy it. Hopefully we can get this working in tonight's session, and then move on to the disconnection one.
So in the future implementation, like the on connect lambda will like basically take the connected user and toss them in DynamoDB in the table to say he's connected. Okay.
Yeah, and then as soon as the user disconnects, it will actually remove their row in DynamoDB completely. Okay, so this is, oh my goodness, you have no idea how much fun I'm having at the moment. Just experimenting, learning, checking,
Me too, man. I love
blowing
this.
things off.
I love this stuff.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Cool. So the moment of truth now. Um, I I just deployed it, but didn't have to do that. Yeah. Cool. So now I just want to check if I have to set the Lambda proxy integration again on the WebSocket API. In the connect one, yeah, it must be there. All right, cool. So let's try out and see what do we get. Are you ready? There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, sexy. That is
Nice,
connected.
nice. There
That's
you go.
brilliant.
Good job, Zane. Nice job.
I know
Nice job.
you're the one who pointed out my copy and pasting error. Here we go. Now, man. Oh, it's
Nice job. Nice
teamwork.
job.
Teamwork. We both did it. Right, but did it print out any connect thing over there? I'm just curious now. Let's have a
Hmm.
look if it did. 59, no, this might not be it. Um, no. Okay. No, this one I was working on yesterday, so this probably can be deleted.
Any chance you can send me the WebSocket URL? Because
Yes, I will
there's
do
a
that now.
there's a nice website called PySocket, and
I
maybe
know,
it'll.
yeah, yeah, I know about that
I
one,
want to
but yeah.
I want to see if it gives the body.
Ah, right, I see.
Maybe
Cool,
it's
I'll
just
just,
the console the what is it, WSCat?
yeah, WebSocket cat. I'm just checking where was the WebSocket. Yeah, there we go. And stages, that one, and there we go.
Oh, thanks.
Cool, and I'll just copy and paste that one into the private chat so you can have that as well.
Thank you.
Uh, no problemo. Alright,
I'll let you
there we
know.
go, mate. Cool. Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be awesome. Alright, just wanna check if that actually produced something. So that didn't actually produce anything, which is interesting. I was hoping that it would produce the logs that we can have a look at.
Well,
One,
it connected, but I didn't see the body, the connect. So
right, okay. That's good then, as long as it connects, that's exactly what we want.
mhm.
Perfect. Teamwork. Alright, so how about if we continue, actually, we won't need, actually, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna uncomment this, I'll just leave them here, because we might need that in the future. Okay, so if I do basic, okay, never mind. So let's move on to the disconnects one. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to complete the disconnect one in 9 minutes.
All right.
Let's see if I can make it.
I,
Which was that one? Build.
I, th- I think you can just copy the connect one and then just
Is it?
like your connect function. I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
I think it's in Amazon. The API gateway is where it knows to disconnect. I don't think you have. I'm
Right,
just
right,
kind of
right.
like making stuff up, to be honest, but I assume that's the way it works. Is like you just
Okay.
have this connect endpoint and this disconnect endpoint.
Okay. Interesting.
Like I said, I'm just kind of making
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
Like that was
I
based
know.
on my vague memory of the reading
Right,
or
I
the
see.
videos we watched. You know.
Let's try that actually because I'm really curious if that is the case actually. So endpoint is that one. Request context, yeah, cool. Status, okay, perfect. All right, let's. Oh no, no, we would have to make changes to our lambda function, template YAML as well. Connect. So what if I just copy and paste? I would really not copy and paste it, but I really wanna see if this works. Connect handler function on connect. This goes as disconnect. That's done. That's done. That's done. Configure, yeah. API disconnect. Yep, that is it. Disconnect handler function. Yeah. And then function ref, which would be disconnect as well. Okay, let's try this. Tabs, okay, if we do this one as well. I, I'm not entirely sure if this one, as in how I'm doing it at the moment, will work, but we'll find out if it does. Invocations. Cool. This lambda. Uh-huh. Right, let's give this a shot and see how much have I messed up. Could be nothing, it could be everything.
Oh, okay. Got the doc. I found the doc
Fantastic.
from AWS.
Anything interesting there?
Um, Oh, it says if authorization fails on connect, the connection will not be established. The client will receive a 401 or 403 response. What did we get? 410 error?
410, yeah.
Okay. Um,
Okay,
Nothing
integration
really.
values are not. No. Right. This is not being able to deploy. So the reason is it says lambda integration. It says lambda integration null values are not allowed in templates. Where did I give null values? I didn't give any null values. Really? I literally copied and pasted the working one. Connect
Maybe it's
handler.
white space.
It must be the white space. How about if I do just um control P? Yeah, format document. There's no right.
Huh.
I'll do SAM validate and then T and then template.emo. Right, okay, why? Whatever. File scrambler. Okay, so this is valid. Where, where am I messing up here? Lambda. Oh, so am I having two lambda integration and that's why it's not working? Um, how did that guy on the blog did? Build AWS WebSocket SAM. Okay. Yeah, it was this one, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was this one that I got the code from. Yeah, it was this one basically. So what, how many has he got? The lambda authorization, don't need that. Uh, connects routes, so it's got one test lambda integration. Oh, so it's got only one test lambda integration because it's only testing one thing there. Obviously, would have only one. Oh, um, okay, I need something else. Which one? Which one is it? This can send message. It must be here. So scan db scan function delete parameter JavaScript deploy no on disconnect function. Remove the record corresponding with the specified connection ID. Table name. And
Hmm.
then on connect. But how do I delete item? Table status code. Come on, Zane, you can do this in 1 minute. Chat app. Okay, this is kind of what we need. Right, so it's got some connect integration, disconnect route. Right, disconnect into. So it's got the route separate and then the integration separate. Okay. and send route, send integration, connection type. Oh, on permission, on connect function. Okay, this is gonna take a bit more time. It's not gonna happen in 9 minutes. Alright, fine. How are you doing, Tori?
I'm confused now. Not by you. I'm
What
like
computer?
I'm reading about the disconnect,
Yeah.
and I thought, like, I could be wrong. I gotta like watch something again now, but I thought that it would just be as simple as you execute that lambda and naively thought that it would know how to disconnect that client. But if you think about it, like, of course that doesn't work because like you don't know which connection to disconnect, right?
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true. That
So
actually makes sense.
yeah, and so I was like, oh yeah, like of course that's silly. But so the thing that the docs say that's confusing me
Hmm.
is it says so the WebSocket connection can be closed by the server or by the client. So like, they can close it on their end or your
Okay.
serverless function or whatever can
Right.
close it. But so the when the connection is already closed is best. So it says the disconnect lambda fires after they disconnect, not before. So like you don't use it to disconnect the client from the WebSocket. You use it to do something like remove them from your DynamoDB table.
Ah, so
So,
I
but here's
was.
the thing I don't
Mhm.
understand. Like it doesn't provide clear instructions on how you actually disconnect a client. I don't know. I'm like,
W- Wouldn't that wouldn't that just be as in deleting the connection ID from the database?
well, the database would well
Because if
like
you see here, I saw this article earlier on,
yeah.
and in that one, it basically said what we should be doing. So if you see this part here, um, yeah. So this is the on connect function. It inserts the connection ID value from the request context to the DynamoDB table.
Hmm.
Okay, so basically that tells that okay, this this client has been connected, and then on this connect function, it removes the record corresponding to that specified connection ID value, which I'm
Okay.
assuming that if the connection ID has been removed, then obviously they will lose connection automatically.
Well, I think you don't need Dynamo. Like you will use DynamoDB,
Yeah,
but I
of
think you
course.
don't need DynamoDB to keep track of. Well, you need it to keep track of who's connected, who's not connected.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there should be another way where like, so like you use the command line tool to connect to the WebSocket,
Uh-huh.
right? So there should be another way too where you can like call some endpoint on AWS and disconnect you without even using DynamoDB. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. So basically, you don't really want to be dependent on DynamoDB.
Right, because you
Yeah,
may
yeah.
remove that person from DynamoDB, but that doesn't mean the WebSocket connection is closed. Because
Ah, okay. Yeah,
those
yeah,
are
yeah.
those are
True.
two different things. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
confused.
Agree.
How do you kill someone's WebSocket connection? I mean, if they close their browser window, I think the connection's like terminated. but
Right. Okay.
I think the
But,
server sits there and waits for some amount of time, and then if it doesn't hear like a ping from them, then
hmm
it probably just like kills the connection. But there should be a way where like you should be able on the server side to terminate the connection too, but I just don't understand how you do it yet, because that's the part I'm confused about, I guess.
Yeah, I think I totally understand what you mean. Like, these two processes should be as in by themselves. Like, there should be one process for disconnect and then another process to actually delete the connection ID. But yeah, I'll probably have to research, as in where and if that exists, because like I said, it's a brand new thing I'm doing, and if
Yeah, me too,
you were
me
to
too.
ask that, okay, how does this work? I would just go straight to Google and say, okay, let me find out for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was disappointed. I was thinking, oh, I just called this Lambda and it will disconnect the client. Well, obviously not, because the Lambda doesn't know that you're the same person who connected like previously, because
Yeah, yeah,
it's
true.
not a these Lambdas are decoupled. They're not like express server app where everything's,
True, true.
24/7. So, too bad.
Well, the best part is that we got the connection working,
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
good
all
start.
looking fantastic. Thanks to our both enthusiasm of learning, willing to fail, and then keep on trying and eventually succeeding. So that's been fantastic. Yeah, so that's really good. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Been a pleasure having you all. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, good afternoon, good morning, and good night in the case of Melbourne, and in Bali as well. It's night, is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
tonight you can start.
Perfect, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, and
Same task.
that's the one.
All
All
right.
right, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.